Hello, Paul T here again, and we're still talking about cryptocurrencies. And as you can see, we're going to discuss how to trade NEM-ZEM, and it is a two-step process. So first of all, you will need to get your monies into a cryptocurrency. One of the best, if you are trading US dollars and if you're in the US, is Coinbase, which is what I went through. And basically you sign up at coinbase.com, and then you are able to deposit money either through a linked bank account or a linked credit card. And then once your money has been converted into in Coinbase, it is either Bitcoin, Ethereum, or Litecoin. Then you can go to other cryptocurrency exchanges and exchange them into other cryptocurrencies like ZEM. So Coinbase does not offer ZEM or NEM, so you will need to do a two-step process and move your Bitcoin. And I would say that Bitcoin is probably the best coin to use, because Bitcoin, being the leader, is easily and the most available of all the cryptocurrencies on the different exchanges. And so if you do want to switch over to an alternate cryptocurrency, then Bitcoin is probably the easiest way to exchange. In terms of NEM and ZEM, there are three major cryptocurrency exchanges by volume. The first one is called HitBTC. The other one is Poloniex, and the third one is Bittrex. Okay, I'm actually have used Poloniex and Bittrex, but have not used HitBTC. And depending on the day, the volumes for each change. So like today, it looks like HitBTC has the #1 volume, followed by Poloniex and Bittrex. But on other days, HitBTC is #3, with either Poloniex or Bittrex being in the top slot. So it really depends, and it is your preference on which to use. I will say this: Poloniex took the longest to set up an account. So that might mean that they are a little bit more rigorous. So that could be an advantage, but it does take time to get set up there. And also there are some other differences, like Poloniex does allow for margin trading. So you are able to trade on margin there, but it's only in Bitcoin, not in other cryptocurrencies. So you would have to keep your coins or your funds in Bitcoin. Okay, so again, I don't think that's necessarily the best move. So I actually trade mostly on Bittrex, and the reason is because I like Bittrex's charts. They have some good charting tools, and so there's just a bunch of them. Yeah, to me it seems like the liquidity is good on both, so that's not really a problem. Now, when you're trading, you may want to look at the bid-ask tables, okay? And these are offered on both Bittrex and Poloniex, as well as on HitBTC. So you can see, as it's happening live, what are the trades being placed. So a bid is what someone is requesting as a price to buy, let's say ZEM. Okay, and an ask is a price requested to sell. And somewhere right in the middle is the transaction will be completed. Once a bid and an ask are the same, then the transaction is concluded. And so the bid-ask spreads, they change over time, and you could just watch it and kind of see. Also, the bid-ask tables show the quantity of ZEM that is being either bidded for or asked for. Okay, so what that means is when you look at the table, you can see sort of the supply of, and demand characteristics. If a lot more people are requesting to sell, you can see that, and you can see the quantities. And so that sort of gives you a clue as to which way the market is heading, okay, on a micro level. Okay, and then finally, if you are not an active trader and you do want to hold your cryptocurrencies for the long term, NEM has a nano wallet, which you can download to your mobile phone as well as to your computer. And this nano wallet keeps your XEM tokens off of the exchanges, because sometimes the exchanges are hacked. They have been hacked in the past. That the Bitcoin exchange called Mt. Gox was in the news for being hacked, and they lost tens of millions of dollars. And the people who had Bitcoin sitting in the exchange just lost their Bitcoin. Okay, so what you want to do is, instead of keeping your cryptocurrencies on the exchange, unless you're actively trading it, then I would suggest you take the coins, the cryptocurrencies, and put them into a hard wallet. It could be on your mobile phone. They also make certain devices that allow you to store them in like in a USB type drive, physical drive, that you can unplug from your computer, and thus keep your cryptocurrencies safe. Also, there are things called private keys, which you can take a look at, and you can actually write these down on paper, but really keep these secret, because the private keys are supposed to be private. And so if you ever lose your phone, or you lose a device that you're storing your cryptocurrency information, you can have that private key that you've written down. So just a safeguard, just in case something happens to your hardware. And one last thing, again, this is something that's a little bit extra that you may not want to participate in, but there is going to be a hard fork of Bitcoin, and it's called SegWit 2X. Okay, and that's coming up on November 16th, which is going to be Thursday of next week. And basically, I've gotten a notification from Coinbase that if I have any Bitcoin in Coinbase, that I will also be getting the same amount of Bitcoin 2X, which is the new SegWit 2X fork. There'll be basically, a fork means that the Bitcoin chain will be duplicated, and there will be another alternate fork called B2X is the name of the new currency or coin, and you will just get a free amount of it. So you will double up, and you will keep your Bitcoin, but you will also be getting the new coin. Okay, so I actually plan on taking all of my XEM and converting them back into Bitcoin on November the 15th, and then transferring them to Coinbase, because I'm not sure if all cryptocurrencies exchanges will be honoring the Bitcoin SegWit 2X fork, but I know Coinbase will be, and Coinbase is just one of those exchanges that makes things easy, right? They are a gateway, so I think it's extremely user-friendly, so I'm not going to take chances on other cryptocurrencies exchanges, even though, Poloniex or Bittrex may honor the SegWit 2X fork. I already know Coinbase will, because I've gotten a notification. Just one word of caution is, make sure that you get any Bitcoin into the exchange in plenty of time, because November 16th, they are going to freeze, people moving in and out of Bitcoin. It could be up to 24 hours while the fork is in progress. So you want to get your Bitcoin into an exchange before November 16th, and keep in mind time zones and things like that. So I'm going to be doing that on the 15th. Hopefully XEM will not have a big price movement. It did have like a spike in price just for a little bit, but actually XEM had been trending down, almost hit 15 cents. Just a little above 15 cents, but it was only for a couple hours. And then it spiked up just recently to over 22 cents, and then now it's back down to about 17, 18 cents. So again, these big spikes in price may happen over time, especially as bigger players realize that NEM is the platform as a global digital currency, unlike anything else out there. And as the money starts moving into the XEM token, you should see price fluctuations to the upside, actually spikes in the price. And so you want to generally hold your currencies in XEM instead of an alternate currency trying to trade in and out, because you never know when the spikes in price will occur. So that is my strategy, at least, but I will try to get my funds into Bitcoin on November the 15th to take advantage and double down, get some new B2X for free, at least that is the plan, and then switch back into XEM at the first opportunity. So again, that's my plan. Hopefully this is helpful. Please give me a thumbs up and subscribe if any of this information is helpful to you, or you just like watching me talk. Thanks. Bye-bye.